Pisces, for the next 4 weeks, you're starting it off with 2 aces high. Let's take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Pisces. We're going to dive in deep. Remember, this is a general reading. I recommend that you look at your sun, moon, and rising to get the full scope of what's coming over the next 4 weeks. All right, you guys, this is such a beautiful message. You know, I always get into my little thing before I start speaking because these messages come through me. They have nothing to do with the tarot. The tarot follows what I'm saying. But I asked, what's going on for Pisces? And these two cards flipped out. Now let's really dive into what this means, and I'll give you the full rest of the message in a second. The Ace of Swords is you stepping into a new path that is actually your path. This is what you're supposed to do. And if you have something that is patented or you were trying to get it done, you have a book, you have a lawsuit, you have anything that relates to legal documentation, in this next several weeks, you're going to see an opening come in. That means that it is going to be approved or responded to. Some of them sit there for a while, and there's a lot of back and forth communication when it comes to legal situations, documentation, etc. Court cases are a big one where you have multiple, sometimes depending on what it is, you have multiple court cases. But there can be long periods of no communication that make us start worrying and wondering, did they approve it? Is they going to communicate with me? Am I going to get that message? The answers are yes, absolutely. Now, the second card that flew out for you is the Ace of Pentacles. Remember, the Ace of Pentacles relates to anything on the material plane. So this covers your foundation, your security, your family, your health, your wealth, your possessions, and even relationships, everything that we do here on earth. This is a good thing for you to be stepping into, but I want you to really look at these two cards. As above, so below. Whatever you have been wanting is on its way to you. And I think I may even put these in the cover, and that'll be the title, As Above, So Below. Because this is a big deal for you. 2 aces high, this is incredible. And when I say that, I'm not talking about some kind of a game other than the game of ascension, right? Your own ascending. And this is you reaching not one plateau, but two, because of the deep intensity that you've been going through. Now, Pisces, I feel it. And a lot of you are still dealing with some of the heart chakra issues. You're still dealing with people who hurt you, who betrayed you. And we're going to take a look at that right now. It hurts not only in the chest, but in the throat chakra as well. Leave a comment if that's you. And what I mean is it's very tight, especially particularly in this area right here. And then it's heavy in this area right here. Okay, right there. So it can be a variety of any of that, but leave a comment if you're feeling any of that going on, because there is something that needs to be brought up, and it happening right now as I do this reading. Mercury's coming out of retrograde, so we're still feeling all of that pull back in. Do another cycle, do another dance with the person that, you know, hurt you. And you're like, no, hell no, I'm not doing that. Good for you, because that's what you should be saying, right? This is a beautiful point in time where this person, whoever it was, they jolted you. Does that make sense? They jolted you, like they said something that was shocking, that they did something that was completely out of character, whoever this individual was, and they were very sneaky about it. And what came out for that is the Two of Swords and the Strength card. They didn't have the strength to tell you the truth or anyone else in the situation, so they hid it. They hid it in the moon. And it will be revealed. If it hasn't been revealed yet, this individual who was affecting your ability to believe in your own self, to maintain the faith that we need in the unseen, to allow it to come in. This person, they did something and they couldn't tell you. They were trying to hurt you. So this is either come up in this Mercury in retrograde, or it would be in the next one in the year 2026. somewhere in there. That's not good energy. They may have been a romantic partner. I didn't see it, but the Ace of Cups was on the bottom, upside down, reversed. They hit it. They hit it through. Some of you, it will be. I did it because I love you. You're like, how does that have anything to do with love? And others, this was a romantic partner, a family member. This was somebody you truly, truly loved. But the beauty of this situation goes way beyond them because you've already overcome that. But the depth of what you went through is still kind of trickling away. It's going to be gone like that. All right. And as we move forward, you're going to see a time change yet again. It will feel faster than before. And I saw this. You'll start noticing all your times will be out of sync. Your cell phone, your clock in your kitchen, whatever, all your clocks will be out of sync. So if you clock in at work, make sure you're paying attention to the time difference on there. We have the Hermit card in reverse, and some of you have really been tucking yourself away, and that's where I think that this incredible journey has gone into the Ace position. Why? Because in order to move into the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, those are the 4 elements. They capture the 4 elements, not the 5, but the 4 elements of what we need to become the magician of our own life. And these are 2 key players in that foursome right there. This is you walking through a path that no one else can see. Actually, they see you balancing as if it was like on a tightrope because it's such a narrow thing that you're doing. Let's take that patent, for example. That is a narrow window that is not always easy to be recognized for whatever it is that we are creating. It is not impossible, but it is a challenge. Putting in for a health situation, like you can't work in the country that I'm from, can take 2 to 3 years, and it's long windows of time. And that's what I mean. This is very broad. So what is your situation that you've been having faith is going to happen? That's what's going on. Why? You already saw it. You saw it in your dreams. You saw it in visions. You feel it inside of you, even if you're still standing on that bridge. You were on the bridge from one aspect of what used to be to the reality of where you're going. And that's not an easy place to be. And there are periods we would stand and just stop and try not to look down, because if we look down, if we look back, then we may fall, and we don't want to fall. So it's about balancing yourself while you're crossing into this bridge that is so powerful for you. Now, the other card that came out is your beautiful heightened senses. Pisces, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra. There's so many signs, Scorpio, that really know how to use their heightened senses to their advantage. Now, there's 2 groups of people I'm going to address this to. This is for those of you who understand it and use it wisely. And then there's another group of people that understand it but don't necessarily use it for them. It could be a blockage, like, no, that's reserved for other people. I'm not supposed to use it for myself. A little bit of the past mentality still kind of hovering over this other group. Whichever group you're in, and you can put in there in the comments whichever group you're in. But this is about you understanding that you have the abilities to become the magician. Using your heightened senses, you can depict. I wrote the book Micro Vibes. It's by L.A. Gonzalez on Amazon. I wrote that book for my clients so that they could begin to use their intuition while paying attention to the human aspects of your micro expressions, the facial expressions, the tones, the feelings, right? That's what I feel Pisces is getting ready to do. And it's going to be explosive in a very positive way. Like little stars are coming out all over, like a special poof, and it's just like, fireworks show that is beautiful for Pisces. So there's been a long road to getting to this point is what I'm hearing. Now I'll give you the overall final message as we go forward. And please note, I am making a change to the way I give these readings. I'm not going to cover every area every time. Whatever comes through me is what I'm going to bring through. And again, watch your sun, moon, and rising sign. Wonderful. The Emperor card came out. Now, just a quick translation before I give you that final message. The Emperor represents government. It represents authority. This would be the judge. This would be the document manager. This would be the corporation that has to approve it. This is a yes card, and it is a major arcana, meaning a massive, major breakthrough is coming through for those of you who were in that position that I just spoke of. This is powerful. Now, here's the message that goes with it. Pisces, you are stepping into a position that you're not always familiar with. Even though you're a very good leader in your own way, sometimes you led with too much heart, maybe not enough logic. And if you were out of balance, it may have been opposite. But the abilities that are within you is to stand in a position of strength, courage, and absolute divine power from within. This is about moving into your spiritual sovereignty. This is moving into being authentic in your own self and knowing without a doubt when you see something and it whooshes through you, this is that. You know what those mean. It's an automatic, I'm going to start using this for myself. That's why it was given to you. You were put here on earth to do more than what you may be even thinking you're meant to do. We all have a reason for being here. If you're feeling challenged, don't give up, because this is not the time to give up. This is the year to push it forward, but not with strength, with faith, with the ability. When you feel like doing it, do it. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. It's like making sure that your body, your mind, and your soul are in balance while you're doing the due diligence to move forward. And that's not an easy position to be in when you may have been idle for a while, but this is the beautiful part of what I'm seeing. These breakthroughs are coming through for Pisces in the next several weeks. So I look forward to your comments. Please leave your comment below. Much love.